If we're going to have meetings, if we're going to fly around the world, we want to see results.
Clearly, the Ukraine-Russia war is something that President Trump said he was going to figure out and try to solve on his first day or maybe his first week in office. It's now been more than 100 days, and this hasn't happened. What's the deal here?
Well, we're closer to peace than we ever have been, and that's because of President Trump, who has brought the parties to the table, who's had engagement from the top levels of this administration, including Secretary Rubio. What has been clear, though, now is we need to see serious movement towards that peace. We have a framework, we have a way forward that we'd like to see, but we need to see the parties move together, see that serious movement towards peace in order to continue with this process. We're not going to have meetings for the sake of meetings, and that's been clear from President Trump, Secretary Rubio. Americans watching at home will see many times in past administrations there have been meetings that haven't led to anything. That's coming to an end under President Trump. If we're going to have meetings, if we're going to fly around the world, we want to see results. We want to see constructive dialogue. That's been clear. We need to see that constructive dialogue. We're not going to have meetings for the sake of meetings. And if we don't see that progress, we're going to have to focus on other priorities, many of which we were just discussing.
We saw this week a deal signed between Ukraine and the United States, a minerals deal. President Zelensky seems to be sort of willing to come to the table for just about everything. Talk a little bit about kind of how significant this deal was, and also if there's any deals ahead with Russia.
Well, look, I'm not going to preview where these talks might go. This is a very dynamic situation. But on that deal, it's a first of its kind, historic reconstruction investment fund between the United States and Ukraine. And it really is about the mutual benefit that we're going to see between the people of Ukraine and the United States, with 50% of the profits from that fund being devoted back into other projects in Ukraine to see that reconstruction. And again, that mutual economic benefit between the United States and the Ukraine. And what it does is also send a clear message that the United States has vested interests in Ukraine, vested economic interests in Ukraine. So there are a lot of elements here that are incredibly important, and also a very good sign for the American people, the benefit that they'll see from this as well, including the people of Ukraine.